Today, Singapore stands like a flag. LKY believed Singapore's future required joining Malaysia. For a moment, it seemed like the perfect match. Shared history, shared land, shared goals. But politics hit hard. Tensions flared between Singapore's push for equality and Malaysia's concern over Singapore's rapid economic rise. Then came the moment that shaped history. On August 9th, 1965, Singapore was expelled from Malaysia. That day, LKY cried on national TV, not out of weakness, but because Singapore was suddenly on its own. A tiny country with no natural resources, no army, and no room for mistakes. And yet, this was exactly where the comeback arc began, building a nation from scratch. 1. Multiracial harmony. Singapore's diversity could have been a spark for conflict, but LKY flipped it into strength. He built a society where every race had equal footing. Housing, education, public service, all structured to keep people united. 2. Housing and infrastructure. LKY wasn't here for slums or half-baked solutions. The Housing Development Board created one of the world's most successful public housing systems. Today, over 80% of Singaporeans live in government-built homes. Real life built different. 3. Clean, orderly, efficient. Lee Kuan Yew was obsessed with efficiency. He wanted Singapore to be clean, green, and world-class. He once said, if you want a first-world city, you can't be throwing trash like you're feeding. 4. Building a strong economy. With zero natural resources, he pulled off a genius move, make Singapore indispensable to the world. He invited foreign companies, built a world-class port, and turned the nation into a global financial hub. Singapore became the place where discipline met ambition, and the economy? It soared. 5. Education and discipline. Education wasn't just encouraged, it was engineered to succeed. Rigorous standards, bilingual education, and a culture that respected hard work. That mix, it created the modern Singapore mindset. Practical, disciplined, and always leveling up. Leadership style and controversies. Was LKY strict? Oh, absolutely. The man ruled like he was allergic to chaos. He believed freedom without order was a fast track to dysfunction. While many praised him for his results, critics pointed to tight media control, tough laws, and his firm stance against dissent. But whether you agree or not, one thing's undeniable. His approach built a country that worked, reliably, predictably, and impressively. Later years and legacy. Lee Kuan Yew stepped down as Prime Minister in 1990, but stayed active in government for decades. He didn't just retire, he coached, guided, and shaped Singapore's long-term direction. When he passed away in 2015, the entire nation mourned. People lined the streets in the rain, not because they had to, but because gratitude runs deep. His legacy, a nation that punches way above its weight, a city that inspires the world, a blueprint for what disciplined, long-term leadership can achieve. From uncertainty to global excellence, Singapore's journey is the ultimate "don't underestimate me" story. And at the center of it stands Lee Kuan Yew, the architect of a nation built not on luck, but on vision, grit, and relentless standards. Singapore didn't just rise, it rose with purpose, and that will forever be his legacy.